Hey, what's up? 5-star here with turn number 4 of Operation Varsity. It's the Commonwealth turn, and I would like to start with the tech rolls for the Commonwealth. First up will be anti-submarine warfare. I have a +2 from the previous turns. I wasn't successful, and that's a 1. Okay, that's a miss. Next up will be the roll for radar, 7 or higher. And got a 10, so that's okay. 1 out of 2. So I missed anti-submarine warfare, so next up time I will get +3, and I was successful with radar. Now I haven't updated the Japanese turn here on the tech chart, so it might be wrong. I will do that after this turn. And let's proceed with the buys. Okay, hope you can see it. So I have 14 IPP to spend with UK, which is, well, let me check, that's too much of, no, it's okay. We got 2 Marines for 8 IPP. We got a militia upgrade for 2, so that's 10 in total, and I will get 2 more militias. Sorry, I was wrong here. So this together is 2, 4, 6, +8, 14, perfect. I got 5 IPP for the FEC. I will spend 4 on a Lend-Lease AA gun to the KMT, and I save $1. The Anzac will just buy a infantry as always, and yeah, we'll keep up building more units in Sydney. All right. Now, declaration of war. The Commonwealth is declaring war on Germany. So this is what we will do. There will be no declaration of war to any other nation, or later on from France to Germany. So they're still at peace, I think, for the last turn or for the last time in this game. But let's check out what we can do here in Europe. Let me just check one thing. Couple of units are here and there. Okay, I think there's no combat move this turn. We just declared war, but there's no combat move against the Germans. Let's see what we can do next turn, but we have some non-combat movements. Let me start with the transport here in I5. So there we have the major naval facilities, or I should get, or I should have a movement of 3. So I will pick up 2 infantries from Lower Egypt, and I will then move 1 to M8, 2 to M4, 3 to M2, and I go in port in Gibraltar, adding 2 infantry to Gibraltar. Let me just check that out. We currently have 2 regular infantry there, so +2 is 4. And then we also have a mountain infantry in Gibraltar, and a militia, and a coastal gun. Nothing fancy going on here. So again, this transport is in port. And next up will be my strategic naval move of the transport on this task marker here, which is located in I4. So I'm using the Anzac transport, and I can bring 2 units because I have the bonus here. What is it called? I think it's the sun never set. Is the strategic objective. So I should get a +1 to my strategic naval move, which would be 3 then. So I can use this transport here in I4, then pick up the, let me check. I will bring the infantry and the motorized also to Gibraltar. Let me check the movement, but it should be okay. The Anzac transport will move 1 to I5, 2 to M8, 3 to M4, 4 to M2, and I go import as well in Gibraltar. I will add an import token, so it's clear what we have here. Import, so these two transports, sorry, and a couple of infantry. So in total 4 infantry, a motorized infantry, mountaineer, a militia. All right. Next up, the fleet over here. So I will merge both fleets from I4 and I5. So this task marker just go straight to M8, where the French sub is located at the moment. So all of these units are there, and I will add these units as well in I5 is it, yeah. So I will move this light carrier, sorry for the shaky movement, the battleship, 2 destroyers and a heavy cruiser. They all go to M8 here. Okay, there is, so these guys should be in British Somaliland. It's just a bit crowded over there. So this is the non-combat movement in the Mediterranean area. Let's go to FEC. So there is no movement at all. So they will just stay as they are. We have a militia in southern India. We have a militia here in Ceylon. And 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, a Gurkha, and a fortification. Right here in Australia, I will just have, or I just have the infantry in Sydney. The infantry in New South Wales will just move 1 to southern Australia. The infantry in New South Wales will rail to Western Australia, and I think that's it for the non-combat movement. Let me just check the board one more time. There is no movement here. Just one thing, you might notice that these 2 torpedo boat destroyers have been replaced with smaller units. So in the past I was using destroyer unit with a blue chip underneath to indicate that this is a torpedo boat destroyer, and I just did some 3D printing in the last couple of days, so I now have these smaller units here identifying as torpedo boat destroyers. We'll do that for the other units too, or for the other countries. So that every nation has their own specific torpedo boat destroyer unit. All right, there's a big army from Germany standing in Switzerland. I will cover that in the French turn. Other than that, not much to say. I think we can go to placement of units. All right, here we go. We start in Australia. We pick up or place the infantry in Sydney. Nothing unusual here. We will lend lease the KMT, this AA gun. So it will leave Calcutta and just moving across. I think I can move the AA gun right to Yunnan through Burma. So as Yunnan is now KMT territory, I can put it right there. All right. About the Japanese fleet, I haven't finished the the positioning of the Japanese Navy completely, so you might see 1 or 2 ships at the wrong location, but I will do that again after my turn to have the correct setup here. Let me just cross-check, but I think that should be it. Placement for the UK units. So we have the 2 Marines. They both go to London. Let me just stand up because last time it's really uncomfortable to. One thing, sorry. This infantry right here. This will move, non-combat move, of course, to southern England. So there are now 2 infantry, a fighter, the medium bomber. In Northern England there's the militia. In London we have 4 Marines. We have 2 airborne units, air transport, and the militia. And then let's check out the other units right here. The militia upgrade goes to Lower Egypt. And I will also add another militia here, so I'll just, as always, put a great chip underneath. And the last militia, so this one was already placed. The last militia goes to, I wanted to place them in the Mediterranean area actually, but it should be pretty safe now with the fleet over there. Let's just add the militia to Malta. Just want to make sure that I can keep this island here. All right, and let's go to income. Now, as we are at war with Germany, I get those wartime income. So I have the Suez, Lower Egypt, Iran is still neutral, so I got the +2. And currently, oh, that's not true. We have subs on the convoy lines. So it's only +5 in total for UK. For FEC it's +2 and Anzac +2 as well. I also have to adjust the income here. So the Anzac goes to 7, which is their full production. And the FEC goes to, what is it, 14. So we have at the end, Anzac 7 + 2 is 9 IPP. FEC is currently at 14, +1 saved from this turn, +2 is 17, and the UK is currently at 25, has reached the wartime income. 25 + 5 is 30 IPP. All right, French will be up for the next turn. Thank you, bye bye.